Alright there, it's your old mate Yorkie here, once again bringing you an episode of My Humble Opinion, where I take a glance at the games on the monthly Humble Choice bundle, and possibly, as I've decided this month, other demos, one-offs and similar things as well. Right now we're on June 2023, and we're looking at Curse of the Dead Gods. Let's enter the Lost Temple, shall we? These are just 5 to 30 minute Let's Looks, just to see if I want to go further. Either on channel or off channel just for myself. I've done both with games on Humble Bundle. Well, I'd say you're not getting out again, mate. Yeah, you're sealed in there. Okay, so it's WASD to move and left mouse button to attack. We've got a couple of things on the Z or Z key. That broke that. Oh, hang on, you can run through stuff to break it. Okay. I don't know if there's any point in breaking it, since I don't know if it actually gives you anything. What's this? Oh, it's 2, is it? Oh. 1 is torch, 2 is weapon, I guess. I've got shotgun and blade. Okay. And you kind of need a torch to light the way. That makes sense. And in a way, I'm glad to see that it's not like a lot of games where, in theory, you need to torch to light the way. But in actuality, it's quite visible without it. Okay, but is there anything going on here? Not going to get anything through that. Oh, that's a door. Okay, I thought it was flat. Okay. Well. Are you okay, mate? You're making a hell of a lot of noise. Sound like you're being strangled. I like the art style. Very cartoony, but in a good way. Oh, that's not anything I can do with. I'm not sure. I keep thinking, like in a lot of games, you know, some of these will have things in them, but maybe not. Maybe there's no point in breaking any of this stuff. Trouble is, if I stop, I'm going to find that one of them did, and I missed it because I've been oh, I'm locked in. Because I'm convinced that nothing works. Light reveals hidden traps. Standing in darkness increases all damage you take. Oh. Watch out for the indicator at the bottom of the screen to know if you stand in light or darkness. Equip your torch by switching stance. Use the attack button to attack with it. Torch can spread fire to braziers or enemies. Elements of fire spread light around. Okay. Brazier. Nope. That's a brazier. Boom. That's a brazier too. Like the 2 braziers, done that. Dodge and stamina. Use the dodge action. Guess that's space. To quickly roll and evade enemy attacks or traps. Each dodge requires 1 use of your stamina points visible at the feet of your character. Once stamina is depleted, you cannot dodge anymore. Stop attacking or dodging for a short time to quickly replenish stamina. Okay. Doesn't look like this. What? Okay. Let's not walk over that anymore. That's trapped. Is that my health? I don't know. Can't do anything with that. Okay, so... nothing there. I can't get through that. So what am I meant to do? Am I meant to trigger it in a pattern? Maybe not. So what exactly am I meant to do? Because there's no way forward that I can see. Oh, I have to do 10 dodges. I got it. Basic combat. Equip your weapon by switching stance. Chain multiple attacks to trigger a powerful finisher. Use secondary attack to shoot with your ranged weapon. Finishing ranged attacks require 1 stamina point. Okay, so... You're down. Defeat all enemies. Good. Advanced combat. Hold main attack for a while, then release to trigger a charge attack. Requires 1 stamina point. Hold secondary attack for a while, then release. And the perfect time to trigger a more damaging perfect shot. Chain a secondary attack after a series of main attacks to trigger an offhand combo. Oh, hang on. Get out. What is the perfect time? Well, I've got the charge attack. What is the perfect time? Will you be a bit more specific about that? Is it to do with how tight the line gets? Yes, it gets gold. Well, I defeated all enemies, but then I didn't. What is the... I mean, how many do I have to do? I don't get it. I've done that. How many am I meant to do? I mean, I've done exactly that. It's not granting any of these. Oh, okay, so it is 3, it looks like. I'm not getting this chain thing. Wait, did it at last? That chain thing makes no sense to me. I was doing 2, I was doing 3, I even tried 1, I tried 4. No. Advanced defense, perfect dodge. Use dodge to evade enemy attack. Successfully evading an attack triggers a perfect dodge, which restores a stamina point. Parry. Use parry is a shift at the very last moment to counter enemy attacks. A successful parry weakens the enemy, will take more damage for a short time, and restores 2 stamina points. That was a dodge. All right. Ow. Well, turn around. Why are you facing all the same direction? Oh, it faces at the mouse. Okay. Okay. End of training. Continue to the end of the room, and start your journey through the temple. If you want more practice, use interaction. All right. Some of it seems a bit janky as to, or at least not very well communicated as to what exactly what exact buttons you're meant to press in what order. I mean, it's clear what buttons you're meant to press, but some of the combinations just seem a bit... They don't trigger when I'd expect them to. Crystal Skulls. Crystal Skulls are powerful artifacts you can collect from fallen enemies. Crystal Skulls are bound to your character and persist even after death. Between each exploration, you can trade Crystal Skulls in the underworld in exchange of, well, for permanent upgrades. Alright. Jade Rings, a gift from the dead gods to those who overcome the trials of the temple. Jade Rings are bound to your character and persist even after death. After each exploration, you can trade Jade Rings in the underworld to gain access to new gear. We're going Indiana Jonesing and getting Crystal Skulls. Well, wasn't that a bad one? Oh, there's a door there. Can you quit the manic whispering in my ear? Didn't Hellblade, you know. Map. Each temple is an assembly of rooms linked together. Each room type represents the main reward you can expect to find in it. Each time you complete the room, you can choose your path and progress through the temple. Use the map action during exploration. Alright. Next is gold. Then gold. Then healing. And it might branch there, I guess. I'm not sure. Oh, you can start there. Oh, hang on. I didn't mean to click it. Oops. I thought I was just highlighting it and clicking would just show me what it was. Okay. Entering the fiery halls. Corruption. Watch out for your corruption gauge at the bottom of your screen. Each door you go through increases your corruption. For each full gauge, you become corrupted, and crossing the next door will curse you. It's actually quite fun. Oh, quite fun. Wait, what the heck? Why does it just... Ow, ow, ow. Greed kills. After defeating an enemy, the greed kill timer starts. Chain kills to increase your greed kill count and the amount of gold released by enemies. Hitting enemies, perfect dodges and parries refill the timer. Greed kill series reset if timer drops. Okay. I want to know why the damn light kept going out. Must be maybe the shots they were taking were putting it out. And then we go on to either weapon or gold. Let's do a gold room, and then we'll end for the let's look. Is that all there was? Oh, you bugger! Will you knock it off? Hey, what was that? You got me. That's fine. That's fine. All right. Defeat the Blood Hunter hunts. Progress 11%. New record. Yeah, it wasn't very good, was it? Playtime 12:43. Gold collected 275. And that puts you back in the new one, I guess. Underworld. The Underworld is a place between life and death, where the dead gods slumber. Use the interaction icon or action near the central stele, or I've never known if that's stele or steel or stele, in the main hall to access the Underworld. There you can offer crystal skulls and jade rings to the gods to unlock new upgrades. Well, let's have a look at that, shall we? Blessings of the Dead Gods are powerful passive abilities that will help during subsequent explores. Unlock blessings, then equip one in each available blessing slot. Return to the Underworld after... Okay. It's also percent max after defeating a non-optional champion or boss. Okay. Physical attacks. A 50% chance to turn into fire attacks. Hey, I'll take that. Oh, it's locked. That's not locked. 20 skulls. Oh, it requires 5 of them. I get it. Okay. I don't know what they are, but I don't have any. I have that. Perhaps deal 100% more damage to enemies. Okay. We've got this. Gain 1,000 gold and 5 perception at the start of your exploration. Let's damage some enemies. And that just leaves me with this. Blessing Jaguar. Gain fury when you take damage. I'm going to be taking a lot of damage, or I would be if I was carrying on. Alright. Well, like I said, I'm going to end there. These are just very brief let's tries. Or let's looks. I like the game, to be perfectly honest. I really do. It looks good. When was it released? Let me just look that up. Curse of the Dead Gods. 2020. Alright. So it's 3 years old. But I like the game. The graphics, as I said, they're not astounding, but they're good. They work nicely for it. So I'm going to give them an 8. I considered a 7 because they're not fantastic, but it's a nice style. The atmospheric music, or ambient music, whatever you call it, it's not properly music, but it's the sound effects, the ambience, which is what music normally fulfills. I'll give that an 8 too because it's nice and broody and haunted, and it works with this. It's not astounding. Again, I'd consider just a 7 instead of an 8, but it is pretty good. The sound effects, 7. I mean, they do the job. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Maybe even a 6. They're not astounding at all. They're not amazing. They're not great, but they do the job. Gameplay. Aside from 1 or 2 things where it's not entirely clear, like in order to do the offhand attack, how many main hand swings you have to do, and then the offhand. Do you have to do just regular offhand, or will getting it to the gold also work? It's not clear. It's not that it doesn't work, it's just not clear. So I'll give that a 7. The world isn't showing me much. Oh, let's do graphics before that. No, I've done graphics, haven't I? And sound effects and so on, gameplay. The characters, 7. I mean, 6 or 7. There's nothing to them so far. You can get some interesting developments going on, so that's a good positive. I'll give it a 7. There's nothing deep. There's no storyline to this that I can see. I mean, it's just a roguelike. The world, 7. It's a beautifully presented in this particular style. There's nothing that really captures you as, oh, this is a world you have to be in. I'll give it a 7. Overall, I'll give this about a 7.5 out of 10. Well, the questions. Is it worth $1.50? So does it cover its slot on the Humble Bundle? Well, yeah. I mean, I think it's hard to credit that it doesn't. You know, I mean, yeah, absolutely. Is it worth $12? Would it cover the Humble Bundle? I think so. I think I could get into this. I may even play it some on my own. Will it come to channel? If you ask for it, if there's a chance that people really want this, yes, I will bring it at some point. But the thing is, I don't have a lot of slots on channel available at any one time, so it's questionable. Will I play it on my own? If I find time, I probably will have another look at this. I don't think it's going to be taxing, so maybe on my other computer, which is weaker, which I just use sometimes when I'm out doing other things, my laptop. Yeah, I might well just boot it up to play it for a while. It looks like the kind of game you just hammer in and have a bit of fun for a while. Unlike, say, Wrath of the Righteous, which I'm playing on channel, or one of the narrative games like True Colours, where you've got to go through the whole thing. This looks like you can have a bit of fun just booting up for 5-10 minutes. Alright, and that's my overview for just a Let's Look. Join us next time. In the meantime, hit the like, comment and subscribe, and I'll see you around.